Good morning, good afternoon, and to some of you, good night, depending on your time zone. As you already know, don't be deceived. I'm not a Yoruba man. I am a Abo man, a Car man, and I am George Onibe. And maybe you're wondering, why did I have to start like this? This is because this is Yoruba cap. It was a gift given to me by a Yoruba friend when we went for her late parents' burial. You know the ashoke of a thing. This cap was attached to the ashoke. And I love the color. I love it, honestly. That does not give me enough reason to say this is Abo cap. Abo are beautiful. Abo are wonderful. The cap was made by Yoruba, given to me by Yoruba to showcase their culture. But that does not mean I do not have my own cultural heritage when it comes to cap. Mine is not winter cap. I have my cap, fortunately, unfortunately, and fortunately. Some group of criminals who say they are Igbo Biafra have claimed my cultural cap. Deal with it. Like I said, I'm George Onibe, and you are welcome to this morning edition. I want us to quickly look at the message I simply titled, True unification can only come on a platform where our intention is only to showcase our cultural heritage. Now, don't quote me or get me wrong. Africans are deluded. Africans need help. Whether American, Japanese, black. Once you are black, let's not use Africa. Because when we get down to the real issue, I am not an African. I am a black man. Deal with it. Because white man, Oyibo man, pink man, purple man, in the name of Constantino Africanus, cannot come out and impose his father's name on us. And we are jumping on, we are African, we are not African. Go and tell that Africanus of a man that we are not African. He may have conquered our father. But somewhere along the line, we will rewrite the history. And the history already know, believe me, it's not true. They are false. But while trying to erase, correct the errors of the past, we cannot be building on the same faulty foundation. That is where the only way we can describe ourselves today as Nigerian, we have no choice. It's the only way we will describe ourselves tomorrow as an African. And then let's look at it this way. We're talking about unity. Every African philosopher understands that not until Africans come together and undo everything that has been done to us, we have a long way to go. They came, they gave us their language. They came, they told us how to govern our community. They came, they erased our history. They came, they give us border. They came, they took our life from us. The whole Europeans will travel across the length and breadth of Europe without visa. But I had to go to Benin Republic, Cotonou, my backyard. The land that belongs, some of those land belong to the ancient Benin Empire. Deal with it. I had to go to that place now with visa. But I'm of the ancient Benin descendant. Deal with it. But if you do not understand our point of view and where we are coming from, it's easy for you to call us name. Ethnic bigot, religious bigot. You know, just give us name. We love it. But if you're listening, don't let my background deceive you. Those of you saying, change your background, let it be international quality. I'm not talking to international quality. Not until I get to the heart of the local quality. I have no interest with your international quality. Because what we are going through here in Nigeria is not on international community. It is on local community. We've known what it means to be sick without medical health care. We know what it means to be hungry without food, even when we have fertile land. We know what it means to be backstabbed by your own fellow kingsmen. When did it all begin? And when will it end? And then we are trying to see that it ends in my favor and in your favor. And so in a time like this, there are a group of lunatics who say they are Igbo Biafra. They're jumping everywhere. Ikwere is Igbo, Abo is Igbo, Anyoma is Igbo, Nigerian divide Igbo, just to weaken Igbo. All of you are Igbo. But they don't have shame. If they do have shame, by now they are supposed to be mourning. By now they're supposed to be regretting. How did we get here? There were a time some group of individuals came together and believed, not because it was true, and said Hausa is majority, Yoruba is majority, Igbo is majority. This was because they have people who were speaking on behalf of this ethnic group. And the rest of you Nigerians, you are minority. An Igbo man will proudly tell you that you are a scam. It was not as if minority did not participate in the creation of this our dear nation Nigeria, but they were backstabbed. Go and check your 1,000 naira note. Who is that man there? I see one Akwa Ibom man there. And Akwa Ibom people are Yahoo. They are minority. Is that true? Don't worry. And having pointed that man, go and ask of who is Urumusele Nahuru. There is no Nnamdi Azikiwe. Nnamdi Azikiwe does not have voice. The African Pilot newspaper does not have any voice without Urumusele Nahuru. Backstabbed, betrayed. Should I begin to mention him? Let me not digress further. Hold on. Today, some group of lunatics who betrayed us. They betrayed us in the Midwestern region and they betrayed other ethnic groups that were incorporated into their hopelessness in the name of Old Eastern region. They betrayed all of them. Go and ask your eta. Because they get sense. I'm coming. The Igbo have the privilege to carry everybody along. Today, if we say we want Biafra, it would have been easy to say that our official language is Igbo. And God knows why he did not allow Ojukwu to succeed. Because by today, these Igbo Biafra people would have finished all of us. Because Hausa did well. Whether you like it or not, Hausa is the official language of those in northern Nigeria. They accept it gladly. Whether you like it or not, Yoruba is the official language of all the ethnic groups that are not Yoruba in the western region. Because they did their job well. But come to the east. We are still, they call us to have identity crisis. Bunch of intellectual dishonest individuals. We will take you to where all these things began. The Igbo frustrated every tribe that are not Igbo till tomorrow morning. You can see an ignorant and naive Igbo man, whether Biafra or Igbo or whatever Igbo, majority of them are naive. You see them come to tell you, hey, Anambra State is Igbo State, Anambra State is Igbo State. Each time you make this comment, you don't know what you are doing to the next generation of your people. Because the last time I checked, Anambra is not Igbo land. Yeah, there are Igbo people in Anambra. We give it to you. Charles Oludo may be Igbo man. It's okay. Anambra majorly is made up of 3 ethnic groups. I know there are more than 3. Let me not lie. 3 major ethnic groups. One of them are ancient Bini descendants. Now, take this message to Obidio Bienu. Because the reason I'm keeping them quiet, tolerating their shenanigans is that I'm waiting for Nandeka to let him come so we break the camels. Tell Obidio Bienu to check his ancestry. He's a Bini man. He comes from Idu, Oba. And so if you are from Idu Oba or you are from Oba in Anambra, all of you are Bini, go to Bio Furniture, beg for forgiveness so you can be able to come back home in the Ara. So when I say Obidi, now I say I name Hendi, Imani Hendi Bani, Obidi Obienu, you are a Bini man. I will give you the history. That is when I look at you people. I see you are grown up buffoon. All of you who don't have conscience. Idu Oba. Igbo people, what does Idu mean in Igbo language? What does Oba mean in Igbo language? But yet there is a community known as Idu Oba in Anambra State. And you're telling me, Anambra is Igbo, I'm Igbo. You people don't have sense. That thing we keep quiet. We will tell you what you are running away from. Let's not digress further. Anambra is made up of 3 major ethnic groups known in Nigeria. One is Bini people. Go and ask Ubio Furniture. The next one, of course, when I say Bini people, under the umbrella of Igbo in Anambra, supposedly, who are from Bini descendants, you get Obaru people and you're them. Professor Ben Waved is not part of your fucking self. We're not here to look for validation. We don't want you to love us, hate us, insult us. We love it, but it will dawn on you. This truth will dawn on you. You have the Igala descendants. You have 98 communities in Anambra. You can go and audit it on Encyclopedia, Wikipedia, and any other search engine. Deceive yourself. Only 98 communities indigenous in Anambra State. Out of the 98, 21 don't speak Igbo. They are Igala people. 21. I don't say they are Nyoma people. I'm not talking of Obaru now. 21 community out of the 98 in Anambra do not speak Igbo. Igala. Idile. Let me not speak Igala for you so you don't know my in and out. Deal with it. They didn't stop in Anambra, they are in Delta. Majority of the people in Osimili are Igala people. Of my own and your chan. So you should understand that and then you have the Igbo, the one who say they are Igbo. Originally they are not Igbo. But we know the meaning of Igbo. IBO, International British Organization. When we cut them, they change it to Igbo. Igbo, you never begin the Igbo, we will give you Igbo goof. Deal with it and let us be. But this is not hatred that drives us. We want to make sure everybody is fairly treated. Everybody is equally, you understand, considered. Julius Caesar say he conquered the war, not by the number of battles he fought. The war he conquered. No, he conquered the war by dividing the people against themselves. He was silent, but yet he had so many voices speaking for him. He will turn everyone against each other, destroying history and everything. And when he walked through their midst, without a voice, he conquered nations and empire. We know all these things. But how long are we going to begin to take the instrument of our undoing and applying it to other ethnic groups? It's uncalled for. It's not going to be tolerated. And so in a time like this, there are people on social media, lovely people, ignorantly. Oh, we are uniting. Ikwere is Igbo. Oh, Abo land is Igbo land. Eka cap is Igbo cap. Oh, Eka land is Igbo. Oh, Anyama people answer Igbo name. And you, according to Nandekan, monkey and babu, you are jumping up and down. Yeah, we are Igbo. I'm Igbo. I'm Igbo. I'm not happy. Because one Igbo man made a broadcast and pasted it in one of our Eka forum. No, they pasted it in one of our Eka forum. He was actually talking to my brother, Oriekuse. And so if you are Igbo person, deal with it. That name, Oriekuse, if it were to be in Igbo dialect, it will mean Orieka Chiku. Because we don't call God Chuku. We adopted it. We call God Ehi. And when we say God Use as abbreviation, it's not Igbo name. It's supposed to be Osolobuluwa. And if you are Benin, you know what is Osolobua. We took the Ose and we call Chuku Olise Binigwe, Osolobue. When my ancestors want to pray, my father and their father before them, they will say, Osolobue Lieligwe. O many wonyaboku Osolobue. Osolobue le Chuku who. We loved Igbo people. We trusted Igbo people. We were looking forward to create a very homogeneous one Nigeria, without much boundaries nor restriction. But these people, they are on a mission of a cultural genocide. So we had to talk. Agbo people don't call God Chuku. We adopted it. My children that have Chuku, I am making effort to remove Chuku. I will put Olise, I will put Osolobue, and I will put Ehi. And if we were calling our God Osolobue, Bini would have maybe come out and claim us. After all, they have all it takes to claim us. Now, don't make mistake. Not that there are no idiots who claim to be Bini, but they are not Bini. Because somewhere along the line, they can deceive. But they are not my concern. Because the last time I checked, everybody, they respect his peace. This is the beauty of Midwestern region. This is the beauty of Bender State. And it remains the beauty of Edo and Delta State as we speak. You will not know us, so deal with it. Now, why am I bringing up all these things? I need you to follow my line of thought. I deliberately wore this cap. I love it. It's not just the color combination, the sky blue with the navy blue. It's not just the pattern, the cap can be flipped left and right. I love it. I feel blessed as I'm putting it on. How I wish it's Abo cap. How I wish it's Abo cap. But because I love it, everything, I would have said, oh, it's Abo cap. Yoruba claim it from us. Oh, Abo people don't know the secret. The same way you jump up and down. Oh, it is Ashebi. Ashebi is not Igbo, it's not Yoruba. I mean, it's not Hausa, but it's Yoruba. But please, this cap does not mean I'm a Yoruba man. And this cap does not mean it belongs to Eka people. This cap is for Yoruba, and I'm not Yoruba. This cap is lovely to me, and I can't steal it. Yoruba, your papa then will do this cap. Top notch. But this Igbo Biafra, because they love it now, we say, oh, it is Igbo Biafra. They will give it name. It is called Opopoporonkotom. Opopoporonkotom Katap of Igbo land. They can even create a chief who introduced the cap. And some of you, it's okay. Look at Igbo. They came to give us English. We were not speaking Today now, they are incorporating our own pidgin English, the one we manufacture and give them, into Advanced Learner Dictionary. Who is fooling who here? We're not done with all of you yet. Now let's get it straight and go to the main purpose of this broadcast. You see, in 1960 when we got independent, and even days before then, let us assume from 1914, the supposed amalgamation, to the year 1960 where we got our independence, Nigerians were seen as a bunch of black people, scattered or littered in where they call Africanus, your Africa. We never had boundary. We were not quarreling each other. Nobody wanted to conquer each other. We respected ourselves, our space, and then we gathered. They now divided us among themselves in Berlin Conference. And you became West African, North African, South African, Central African, Upland African, Bottomland African. And I found myself in West Africa, in a place known as Nigeria today. We were never fighting. We loved ourselves. I knew when Nigeria was Nigeria. Not this Nigeria we are trying to renovate. As a child, my parents told me, he said, when you deal with our man, and our man tells you, Wallahi, he said, don't bother. They're telling you the truth. They will not change from it. If heaven like, let it come down to earth. They don't lie. I want you to get it. And so once we're dealing with our person as a common, he will say, Wallahi. Whether they lie or they say the truth, we believe it. This is their value. But I'm not telling you Hausa today, because we don't even know who is Hausa and who is not Hausa. So when Hausa man tell you Wallahi, you self tell him Hilahi. Who does that? When I was a child, Hausa man say Wallahi. Even though he was lying, we will believe it's the truth, because they won't use that word in vain. But as I'm talking to you, you be Hausa, you tell me Wallahi, I go look you well. It's just like somebody say, I'm a man of God, I'm a Christian. My God, I remove my eyeglass and look you very well. Unfortunate. And the Yoruba was known for what they are known for, and applicable, the Igbo. Everybody was able to harmonize their differences. We loved ourselves. Yoruba loved Igbo. Igbo loved Hausa. Hausa loved Yoruba. Vice versa. But let me tell you the truth. That you must accept. The Yoruba and the Hausa love for the Igbo was unprecedented. Yoruba love Igbo and die. Hausa love Igbo and die. But Igbo betrayed all of them. When we moved on to form a nation, don't let anybody deceive you. Nigeria will not get independent. Nigeria will not be united until there was a massacre in Enugu coal mining. That was when it dawned on Yoruba, Hausa, and Igbo, and those of us who are Nigeria, that we need to remove ourselves, extricate ourselves from this imperialist platform. And everybody came as one. Start fighting for independence. There was no Wazobia then. They continued. They loved themselves. They created the first political frontier, whether it is Clifford Constitution, Mafosen Constitution, Lugard Constitution, Queen of England Constitution, Flora Shaw Constitution, or the Backstabbers Constitution. It really does not matter. But we wanted one thing. We could identify in our struggles. Loving country. Yoruba did what they could do. Hausa did what they could do. Igbo did what they could do. Not because they controlled this region. Because under them were those of us without voice. We supported them. We aided and abated them to get independent. And boom, we got independent. Let's create a platform for governorship, for leadership. The Igbo people who are hopelessly Biafra people now, Kolobi the Hausa. Because from the Northern Protectorate to the Southern Protectorate, you needed another additional phase to create a viable political system. And then they create the East, separating the Southern Protectorate into two. It would have been more convenient for Igbo people to align with Yoruba, to maintain the Southern Protectorate and have the North to deal with it. After all, the North have almost 50% of our population or size of landmass. But no, the Igbo Biafra people jettisoned Yoruba because in their mind they have conquered Yoruba. They formed alliance with Hausa. Today, Hausa man will tell you, you will not rule, we are the population. Igbo people give them the privilege. Because if you take the population of the Southern Protectorate to the Northern Protectorate, equivalent. But the moment the South was created, they weakened us. Igbo man didn't notice this. This useless Igbo Biafra didn't notice this. They left Yoruba to be stranded and moved on to Hausa and formed alliance with Hausa. Hausa was not that enlightened. They were ignorant of the whole manipulation, the whole deceit. They fell for it. That is why Ahmadu Bello told you that in time, they were not awakened to their responsibility. Now they know no Igbo man is coming anywhere. They romanced Hausa. Hausa fell in love. Hausa trusted them. Hausa was in love with them. Yoruba was waiting for Igbo support. Igbo betrayed them and joined Hausa. Just for Nnamdi Azikiwe to be our president, which he finally got. Go and ask Yoruba that know the history of Awolowo. People like Bode Thomas and the rest of them. You will see Awolowo narrowly escaped death. Wole Soyinka is living by the simple fact that he maintained the principle of dignity his fathers, his parents have taught him. Where is Fela Anípokála Kuti and the like of his mother, Funmilayo? They were war. That is when this war began. Yoruba were betrayed. No, imagine Igbo and Hausa teaming together in a modern day Nigeria to fight Yoruba. Yoruba don't have chance. That is where Yoruba learned their lesson. That lesson they will not allow you to tell them otherwise. It's not as if they are infallible. It's not as if they are perfect. If they do anyhow, they will collect their own. Our one Nigeria. We have one life to live. But whatever we do today, it will echo into eternity. It will last beyond the pyramids of Egypt. And it will be a testament against those of us who have done the right thing and those of us who did the wrong thing. And that is why we are not worried. The truth does not need defense. Just let it go. Slowly, steadily, certainly, it will accomplish its purpose. You think I'm wasting my time here? Using my money to buy data in uncompleted building when I'm not eating. You think I'm hallucinating? Think again. When we are long gone, our work today will speak. So don't let anybody deceive you. And so, like I was saying, they were betrayed. Yoruba were bruised, wounded. They coupled themselves back. They formed a strong frontier. They mobilized their people, galvanized the whole process. They faced Hausa and Igbo log ahead. Igbo does not need to worry about Hausa because they have conquered them. The threat now is Yoruba. And Yoruba have so much to fight for. Yoruba toughened their leather and resisted Hausa and Igbo. Boom! Yoruba got their feet back. They are back on their feet. And then they start managing one Nigeria. Awolowo was there. Nnamdi Azikiwe was there. Tafawa Balewa was there. And they struggled for a while. And they created a viable political platform, unquote. Until all of a sudden, jolly be good, Hausa had the upper hand because they still have the numerical strength. But Tafawa Balewa did not undermine any other ethnic group. And I love him like I love Yaradua. They were ignorant of the deceit of the Igbo Biafra people. But Yoruba did not go to bed because they know they are dining with the demons. And so they had to use with long spoon. Little did you know, despite the political imbalance in that era, which Igbo Biafra people are not crying about, because the last time I checked, you have only about 8 or 10 Yoruba people in the federal character on top. You have 10, no, Yoruba is 8, Hausa is 10. Your Hausa and your Fulani is 10 on the federal platform. Igbo were 40 Igbo people. They didn't cry for political imbalance in the Oshi. They did not call for political imbalance. But they wanted more Oliver Twist. They are Oliver Twist. As they are trying to twist us now, we are waiting to be twisted. These Igbo Biafra people were not satisfied. They said there is nepotism, there is tribalism, there is corruption. Let us squash Nigeria and rebuild it. That is when Igbo coup came. But understand, from 1960 till Igbo coup was struck, Nigerians were the same. No division. That is why today they were able to cajole you into that you are Yoruba Edo, Yoruba Bende, Yoruba Delta, Yoruba Igbo Delta, Igbo rubbish. Can't get out there. There was no need to resist it because after all, we were working with one mind. And then the war came. When the war came, everything they were trying to defend was destroyed. My people will say, and when the wind blew, we saw the anus of the native fowl. That is when we start on a new path. The war broke out, you already know this truth. The fourth war, Yoruba defended their people, Yoruba didn't let down their guard, Hausa redefined their territory. Igbo people will not go and check their value, they are trying to colonize us. When I no get sense. This person calling me, you are wasting your time, I'm not picking your call. Don't worry, we'll get to a stage where we will say, call us talk, because we love insult now. What am I saying at the end of the day? The structure, the real foundation of Nigeria was fractured. Everybody has to face his way. Yoruba went and galvanized the West. And today, Showore will claim he's a Yoruba. Showore is a German. Tell him to deal with it. But Yoruba is not worried. If Yoruba have betrayed Showore, that is when you will know the true color of Showore. But today, you say he's a Yoruba man, Showore. The same way you think Daily Phantom is a Yoruba man, not knowing he's a Doma. Make on deceive on ourselves. Very unfortunate set of people. The North was able to not only galvanize the Hausa or the Fulani, incorporated the TV, the Gwari, the Nupe, and so many other ethnic groups. They incorporated everybody. If this person call me, tell him why is he calling me. I'm not at disposal. Sorry there. But in the East, the Igbo Biafra were trying to collect them, conquer them. They speak Igbo language. Their land is Igbo. The system later revolted against itself. But now all these things is creating a scenario for you to appreciate where I'm going to. And so the war broke out. A lot of things happened. Which Senator Akpabio is aware. Ask Senator Akpabio, where did they hide him to save him from Biafra war? Inside pit toilet. Today when he's sending prayer to your bank account, prayer request to your bank account. Sometimes maybe these people, I don't know, let me leave them. Now turn by turn, then go collect. You know one talk through, you go collect. It's not going to be in favor of anybody, but in favor of all of us. Let's leave him. Nigerian came back and said, but where did it all begin? We were not like this. Yoruba used to love Igbo. Igbo used to love Hausa. And Hausa used to love Igbo. Where did it all begin? They say there was a shift in the equilibrium. The pillar of trust has been broken. Let's rebuild it. You know, some of you do not understand the mindset or the concept behind the idea of First Act 77. They say, let us showcase our cultural heritage and tradition. Not just for only Nigeria, for the whole of Africa. Because people like Côte d'Ivoire, Ivory Coast has become enemy of Nigeria because they harbored Ojukwu. And there are many African countries who would not support Ojukwu because they know his criminal-minded intention. So the First Act 77 was not about uniting Africans. Uniting Nigeria. It was like bringing Africa into a global community. Billions of pounds were spent in support of First Act 77. But after First Act 77, what happened? They discovered that things has really fallen apart and the center cannot hold any longer. And now we have gotten to a stage, honestly, where we need to come together and review the real misery, the real confusion, because the dim past and the future mingles and nebulous hope and aspiration, and we are still here. How do we solve this problem? And it looks like we were going well. And at every given time, one idiot will come out, yes, I'm Rafael Owazirike, I want Biafra, Igbo, I'm marginalized, thunder fire you. Then they hire another person, yes, I am Odumegwu Ojukwu, I'm looking for Igbo Biafra, thunder fire you. Yes, I am Nnamdi Kanu, I'm very powerful man, we want our Biafra, we are marginalized, God punish you. Chukwu Kika Biama, you call the name, do into Ishi, and you don't know the channel. Do that your madness in your space. Don't bring it to us. No. They are still doing it. Now they have metamorphosed into political arena and unification criminals. Now you hear, we are obedient movement, we got obedient and movement. Who do you movement and obedient for? Does your loyalty count? And then all of a sudden, yes, we are Abga from the same Ojukwu who want to destroy Nigeria. And you're Bondi Aboga. Can you boga? Who the fucking is Aboga? And then the next bunch of lunatic are not telling you we are coalition. Yoruba hate Hausa. Hausa must come. Let's join Igbo and deal with Yoruba. Una no get sense. Your mind is to use we, the South, we, the minority. You call us Niger Delta, nigger dustbin. We know the meaning. Igbo man gave us that name, Dr. Alex Ekweme through Abacha. They cannot deal with them. And you don't know. Try and share this broker. Let all of them hear. We know what they are hiding already. And we are not here to defend anybody else. Do the right thing, we will applaud you. You do anyhow, you get anyhow. Deal with it. Now let's come back. The essence of First Act 77 was to foster unity. How many people supported it? If Benin was that irrelevant, what is the symbol of First Act 77? Were the Igbo not there? Were the Yoruba not there? Were the Hausa not there? If they could have claimed that, how do I call this symbol of Queen Ada? What name will fit that thing? Yoruba didn't claim it, nobody claimed it. If we are not talking to the Igbo people, we claim it. Oh, it is the Queen of Queen Akatakata, the Oshirun one of Igbo land in the Oshi. Ta! I'm not happy. It failed because there was no follow-up. The purpose of First Act 77 failed because there was no follow-up. But good enough, Nigeria moved on, and we are still moving on, and we'll continue to move on until we get to the level of maturity. Come and divide Nigeria. We are waiting for you. If Nigeria lie, let them kill me. If they lie, let them save me. But you see, this is our Nigeria. Till the next generation know the truth, and amicably divide Nigeria in such a way where the entire black race, both the ones that you sold into African, American, China, American, Indian, American, Urubushu, American, get the sense. You're not going anywhere. We are one Nigeria. Deal with it. I can't sing the new national anthem. My papa then sing. If not, let me sing one standard. How did it start again? This one Tinubu gave us now. Nigeria, we heard the I can't sing it to make I not deceive myself. I'm still learning it anyway because I'm in Nigeria. That was what my father sang. My God, deal with it. You are in Nigeria. You want to enjoy it? We will help you enjoy it. You want to be miserable? Don't worry. We have it in the storehouse, warehouse. How do they say it? I shouldn't be laughing, honestly. I shouldn't be laughing. Our consignment is in the warehouse in the Oishi. Now, let's get it right. In an attempt trying to foster unity among Nigeria, because we are one Nigeria. And then, boom, after the kind of madness. Because Anyama is Igbo, Ikore is Igbo. God bless people like Elechi Martin, Navy Captain Elechi Martin, who were bold enough, irrespective of the fact it was not convenient to speak the truth in a time like that. They spoke the truth. I salute them. And now, to unite us, they are distorting history. Now, to unite us, they have to claim you. To unite us, they lie. My brother, if we want to truly unite, where we will respect ourselves, fair to one another, no lies, no deceit, no manipulation, no infiltration. Don't take what does not belong to you. Don't move the ancient boundary. Of course, Obasanjo helped people to collect most land of minority under structural adjustment program. But we have all been wounded. It's time for us to come together and be healed. And so you're listening to this broadcast, you say you are Yoruba, Tinubu is in power. Don't worry, your own will come. Don't forget, Hausa was once in power and they told us they are born to rule. We shall see how true that is. And don't forget, Igbo people are the richest tribe in Nigeria. They are the most educated tribe. They are the beautiful tribe. When we remember them, Anambra State, Southeast will not contain them. Because they have all the state in the Southeast put together is not even up to Delta State. Not to talk of Edo State. And of course, Delta State is bigger than Edo State. But two of them were a region you people crush. We will remember you. All our children are cross-border. We will take them and we will take our land. Maybe you will now invite China and Japan and NATO and all this world power to come and destroy us. I think we are minority. Go and study Minority Report. There is always alternative. But Igbo we say mbili kambili. Kanya zolo wazo. Uwaga batonyo obona o. Mbili o. Mbili kambili. Live and let's live. The world is big enough for all of us. But you are the one dragging the land. So when you want to tell me Agbo is a Igbo, this is Igbo, shut your fucking mouth. We are not. And those of Igbo people who are on social media, you that made that broker, and you say, and you went the Agbo, you are a product of baby factory. Check my yesterday broadcast. I told you I know how real Agbo people behave. We are not handsome, we are not rich, we are not intelligent, we are not dragging your own. We are contented. We are satisfied with who we are, what we have. We use money. Money don't use us. Deal with us. Do you know how many Igbo people confront me on daily basis to pay me huge amount of money that is more than that fucking thing you are doing buga buga. Just the look all of honor. But on my honor, I piss on my own grave even before I am dead if I do that. You want me to call their name? On daily basis, Igbo Biafra people call me to pay me to shut me up. And the day I shut up, know that we have solved this problem. Or know that I've collected money. Because you see, it's going to be a very long journey. I have their conversation. I have their chat. Some of them say they will come and meet me. I should not be afraid if I can't come to them. So when I call you, I say, make we build a rallying point. Some of you think you are helping me. You don't have sense. Let's build a rallying point. Let's correct this madness. Some of you don't understand. It got to a stage I was no longer comfortable. I contacted or I had access to a police commissioner in Nigeria. I said, look at what is happening. I won't mention his name. He said to me, don't say yes and don't say no. Allow them to be doing the talking. Today they are confused because I didn't say yes. I didn't say no. I left them between the devil and the deep blue sea. You have me among completed building. Most of you Igbo people are bored. You are now rolling on chair. You are jumping. No, I'm not building a legacy for myself for the future of Nigeria. Not even for my own people. If you want to be in Nigeria, let's be in Nigeria. If you don't want to be in Nigeria, everybody get out. Who need who to survive here? But posterity will judge us. For what we do in life echoes into eternity. If you get them, get them. So Igbo people, you want to unite. My guy, go to the original platform. Don't conquer me. Okay? I will not allow you to change the narratives. Every ethnic group in Nigeria. It's not about Igbo, Hausa, and Yoruba. It's about us, Nigeria. Because in as much as their voice is loud, we have our voice as well. And in as much as we want to survive, they should also survive. But if they wish us death, and then from their mouth, they will declare the judgment of the Creator upon themselves. It is as simple as that. The last time I checked, no minority has oppressed Yoruba, no minority have oppressed Hausa, no minority have oppressed Igbo. So why do you people want to exterminate us? I leave that question for next broadcast. I'll go to the comment section, receive my insult from Igbo Biafra people, and then we move ahead. Please don't patronize me. Who do I see here? I see Chukwemeka. My name, you see that name, Chukwemeka. Most of you will think, oh, it's Igbo man, it's Igbo man, it's not Igbo man, that is Abo man. If I were on mic now, I will call him to call me so you know. Look at the spelling. He ends with K-E. This is our heritage, not K-E. And who do I see here? I see Gumbo, and of course that is ancient Abo name. Before Catholic Church begin to give us Chukwemeka and other Autototoro Oshi. I greet you, Igumbo, my brother. Of course, Achoibe, I greet you. Good morning from here. Achoibe, he said, Igbo, Biafra, okay. Igbo Biafra don't have any history. That is the truth. Confused set of idiots. They come from Malewa. They come from Dugwangwa. They are children of Abraham. Very soon now, one Igbo person will be descendant of Muhammad in the ocean. And I see Tawo here. He say, Wallahi, they will finish all with arrogance and selfishness. That is the truth. Oh, the most intelligent. Leave for poor people alone. I do not wonder when big man is trying to fall in love with poor person without calling them gold digger. Who is the real gold digger here? Unfortunate. And I see somebody who has been commenting here. Let's see if I can be able to see the long history. He's trying to say is Odi Uzoma. He say he was referring to Yoruba man that responded. Come Uzoma, go and deal with your misery in your place. What is happening in Usu land, in Igbo land? What is happening in Imo State? Come and tell us it's Fulani herdsmen, Miati Allah and Boko Haram, in the Ushi. Una don't cast. If you like us Yoruba have done their best, and Yoruba is fighting a defensive war. I greet you, Kelly Treasure. Good morning from here. And who do I see there? Uzoma, whatever you have to say is rubbish. You are playing the same game your father played. You cause problem and claim the victim. Blame game. Mercy, I greet you. It's a populous for what exactly? I greet you, Mercy. Iguabuchi, I greet all of you. And what do I have here? Money one, hair beauty. Isonyara, Onyibu. Look at you. Money control you. Your own money one. Onyoshi. Money na water. Why won't you rape your sister, open baby factory, kidnap, sell kidney organ? We get many chapters to open for now with the come. And what do I have here? Junior. You say Tawo, Oduduwa is coming again from the heaven with dog chain. But this is how you people mock people. They say their ancestors come from heaven. As the Yoruba people, this could be analyzed, but you don't even know whether they come from the sea. You don't know whether they come from the desert. Not to talk of if they come from heaven. You wake up in the morning and say your ancestors migrated from Saudi Arabia. The next one they migrated from Israel. The next one Costa Rica, and then Equatorial Guinea. You are confused. Yoruba have never changed that the ancestors who do the work come from heaven, and they have a reason why they metaphorically use that terms. But they know who they are now. Igbo people, who are you? Are you Igbo Biafra? Are you Igbo Wawawa? Are you Igbo Oso? Are you Igbo Ndualilili? Are you Igbo? Which Igbo are you? Equatorial Guinea today. Tomorrow Israel Inri. The next one Kachmanchan. The next one you are from migrated. The other one you are in the Garden of Eden. The next one you gave birth to America. A woman known as Europa gave birth to Europe. It was Europa who now gave birth to you. Una no get sense. You're coming here to mock somebody. Had they come for now, make una no worry. I have no regret in doing what I'm doing. I have no regret in being Agboman. It is the Alpha and the Omega, the beginning and the end. You don't enter one chance. You put yourself for one chance. Miri Ogbaru, my brother, I greet you. Yeah, what did Miri Ogbaru say? Because that is my brother carved into Anambra State. He say, all these names started, men arrive, criminal Igbo names. Of course, that Emilio Ogbaru is my brother, but I'm not sure he know because he's in Anambra State. Like Professor Ben Wambu is a dad without knowing he's not an Igbo man. He goes, a constitutional lawyer with no difference. Let's leave them. Drop your insult, Igbo Biafra. Drop your insult. Who do I see here? A junior, the same junior. I don't have your time. Just drop your insult as Igbo. So that is the essence of my broadcast this morning. I want to see all of you have a nice day.